वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथं नितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। Harinam chanting. How should one chant Harinam effectively? What does it mean? That is chanting, the effect of chanting Harinam on ourselves and on others. A chanter who is effectively chanting, not only the effect is on himself, also the effect on others, those who are hearing the chanting from that chanter. So this is a big question, and most of devotees around the world, those who are chanting Harinam, doing japa, practicing for many years, they have these questions. Although our Gurudev, our previous acharyas, they have very clearly explained about this. We have to just listen and repeat their words. We should try to understand what they have told in this context. Effective chanting means the Harinam chanting should be so powerful that very soon we will get rid of all the anarthas. We are struggling with our anarthas, unwanted things, lust, greed, anger, and all these impurities in the heart. We are in the mode of ignorance, passion. We are not advancing. We see the symptoms, although we are chanting, but it's not effective. And if somebody else hearing our chanting, he is not being benefited. Effective chanting means very soon one will be get rid of anarthas and enter into Suddha Bhakti, pure devotion. That is effective chanting. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Kirupe Laila Naam Prema Upujay. How should be chanting that pure love of Godhead, Krishna Prem will arise in our heart. And most effective chanting, that Krishna will himself be attracted to that chanter. That is the most effective chanting. How we will move in that direction, how our chanting will be effective. Some, they suggest us, we should chant in proper time, other time don't chant. How much time is effective on us? We are in this Kali Yuga, it is very degraded and contaminated age. And even we are chanting in morning time, some chanting every in proper timing, still for many days, many months, we are not improving. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Sikhyastakam is saying, Namna kari bahuda nija sarva shaktis tatrapita niyameta smarane nakala. Harinam is so powerful. All the mercy potency is invested in the holy name, that chanting holy name not required. Tatrapita niyamita, not so many rules, regulations, not the place and timing is required. Any time, any place one can chant and get the result. Then how to chant? Is it depending on certain numbers of chanting, certain condition. Even by eating, khaite, suite, jatha, tatha, naam le. By any condition, one can chant Harinam and get the result. Even one chanting less number of Harinam, somebody chanting more number of Harinam. Harinam can give you result, even one holy name can give you the result. But it is not happening. That means our chanting is not effective. Some devotees, they suggest, oh, you should chant very clearly, pronunciation should be very proper. Sanskrit pronunciation, proper Krishna's name, pronunciation should be proper. We should understand the meaning of the mantra. Hare, what is Hare Krishna Ram? We should meditate on the meaning and chant. Somebody chant in front of in temple, in front of the deity, you chant for them. In front of Gurudev you chant. But all these methods, some extent helpful, not completely. Our mind is so restless. Our mind is going here and there. And we are not even chanting, the result is not coming. Even some, they're trying to control their mind and chant, still the result is not there, is not effective. In this context, our great Acharya in this age, who has preached the Mahaprabhu's holy name around the world. I am speaking about our Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who preached Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission around the world. He made millions of people chant Harinam and changed the hippies to happy. See, the effective chanting was very powerful. He is a pure devotee. What he says, he has spoken very beautifully about chanting Mahamantra. But only few words I will repeat from his lecture. So Prabhupada is saying, there is no need to understand the language of the mantra, nor is there any need for mental speculation, nor any intellectual adjustment for chanting this Mahamantra. It is automatic from the spiritual platform, and as such anyone can take part in vibrating this transcendental sound vibration without any previous qualification. If one is qualified, he has good sanskar, and one is able to control his senses, intelligence higher standard, mental adjustment, meditating, remembering, understanding the meaning of the mantra, understanding, not required, himself telling. And Srila Prabhupada telling the words of Shastra. That's why we should very basically try to understand. Harinam is Chintamani, who is fulfilling gem. Why chanting is not effective? Whatever desire, whatever we want, the desire is there in the heart, Harinam is fulfilling. It is who is fulfilling gem. Harinama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. To some, while the chanter, they have material desires, they want heavenly pleasure, material comfort. This is called a bhukti. Some have desire to get liberation. We have heard so much Upakhyan, past and Bhagavatam. So many stories are there. That how chanting, some Ajamil got liberation. Harinam can relieve you, make you, give you liberation. But those who are Suddha Bhakta, those who following the path of pure devotional service, even Lord giving them, offering them liberation, they don't want. They don't want bhakti. The most effective chanting, if you want to enter into Suddha Bhakti, you want to get the prem, then how you should, chanting should be so pure, then you can reach. That is the chief result of chanting Harinam. The secondary result, if somebody is chanting not effectively, he will get the material enjoyment, holy name will benedict. Material enjoyment, even liberation somebody can get. Even by chanting attentively, inattentive, by any way chanting is getting. But in order to get Krishna Prem, pure love of Godhead, the most effective chanting. How to get holy name, how to take shelter of holy name. His Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, and he is non-different. Lord Nityananda is non-different from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the order of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda is preaching. What he is preaching? Aparadha sunya hai laha Krishna naam. How to chant Hari Naam? Be free from the offenses. Then chant Hari Naam. And Niraparad Naam Laile Pava Premadhan. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Harinam Chintamani is saying, Niraparadhe Laile Naam Prema Puja. Pave Premadhan. If your chanting is offenseless, then you can get Premdham, the wealth of Krishna Prem. That is the most effective chanting. Harinam is very powerful. We are weak. In Kali Yuga, we are contaminated by Kali Yuga, afflicted by the Kali Yuga. We are very, very weak. We have no power. How we can get rid of anarthas? How can chant? Harinam himself is very, very powerful. How we can get the complete mercy of holy name? Why not we are getting? Although holy name is very powerful, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Etadrushi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi durdevami dusa mihajani nanuraga. Attachment for chanting holy name, attraction is not coming. Durdeva, I am a great offender. This is the consideration. Due to offenses, namaprad, pure chanting is not coming. Chanting is not becoming effective. We are trying so many ways, adjustment with chanting, but without offenseless chanting, holy name will not be so much effective. You can get up to liberation, material desires will be fulfilled. You can do so many things. But most effective chanting, whether you are entering Suddha Bhakti or not, the symptoms of Suddha Bhakti appearing, are you going beyond the Anishtita Bhajana Kriya? Are you attaining Nishtha? Or you are getting taste, Asakti, Bhav Bhakti? Then you know that your chanting is effective, otherwise not. It doesn't matter whether you are chanting attentively, inattentively, many rounds or few rounds. In Skanda Puran, Hari Bhakti Vilas, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad has quoted from Skanda Puran, Madhuram Madhuram Etan Mangala Mangalanam Sakala Nigama Bali Satpalam Chit Sarupam Sakrudapi Parigitam Sradhaya Hilayaba Bhrugavara Naramatra Taret Krishna Nama. Krishna Nama is sweeter than the sweetest, more auspicious than the most auspicious. Even Krishna Nam chanting one, even by attentively, inattentively, by negligence, by any way, it will give you liberation. It is not speaking about only mukti. Sakrudupi parigitam sraddhaya bhagavar naramatra tarayat. It not only gives you liberation only. Also, if chanting is pure, then offenseless chanting, pure chanting, even the desire for liberation will also vanish from the heart. The desire for liberation, the desire for enjoyment, it will vanish. It is speaking about that mukti for devotees. Also, from Skanda Puran quoted in Hari Bhakti Vilas, Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad is saying, Jayati Jayati Namananda Rupam Murare Viramita Nija Dharma Dhyana Pujadi Jatnam Katham api sakrudatam muktidam praninam jat parama amritam ekam jivanam bhushanam me. That how one devotee should chant Harinam. Harinam should be glorious. Harinam should be victorious. Harinam is my life and soul, ornament of my life. Taking shelter of Harinam like this is how one should take shelter. Viramita nija dharma dhyana pujadi jatnam. Oh, I can neglect all my so-called dharma, religious principles, varnashram dharma, family responsibility, business responsibility, society dharma, dharma of the country, I can neglect all dharma for chanting holy name. That means how much regard you are for holy name. Dhyana, I can neglect dhyana, puja, worship, deity worship, Thakurji worship. All type of things, activities, spiritual activities, social activities, I can neglect for chanting. Then that chanting will be victorious. Holy name will be the mercy of, complete mercy of holy name we can receive. The chanting will be powerful. Whether you chant one Harinam, chanting attentively or more. Somebody asked our Gurudev, that chanting lakhs of Harinam, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs of Harinam will be more powerful. Very soon I will get Krishna Prem. Gurudev told that even Srila Rupa Goswami Pada not was chanting. There is no mention that he was chanting 1 lakh or 2 lakh chanting. But their chanting standard was high, pure chanting. They have taught us how to chant pure name. It doesn't depend how much quantity you chant. You have no power. You cannot do. And Harinam, even again, in the Shastra it is quoted. The Rupa Goswami Pada has quoted this. Nameka jasya vachi smaranam pathagatam. How holy name is so merciful. Nameka jasya vachi smaranam pathagatam srutra mulam gatamba. Suddha asuddha varnam vyavahita rahitam tarayat eva satyam. Harinam is so powerful. Even once somebody only hears one holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Srutra mulam gatamba. Even Suddha Asuddha Varnam cannot properly pronounce Krishna or Ram or Hare. Even pronunciation mistakes. Asuddha Varnam, pure or impure pronunciation. Vyavahita Rahitam, even attentively or inattentively, with proper, there is a gap, negligence, by any way one is chanting, Vyavahita Rahitam. Even that holy name will deliver that person. That not only get liberation, also will be free from material desires, free from the desire for liberation. He will attain Krishna Prem. Holy name can award him that. But there is a condition. What is that? What is the goal of his chanter? What is that condition? Tat chet. Again it is told in Padma Puran, this slok is quoted from Padma Puran. Tat chet deha drabina janata loba pasanda madhye nikshiptan syan falajanakam sigra meva na vipra. Although Harinam is so merciful, can reward you Krishna Prem in any condition. But if that person is attached to his body, his family relationships, he is attached to followers, greed, atheist philosophy, like this, for a Kanaka Kamini Pratishtha, for material enjoyment, for a wealth, for name and prestige, then holy name's mercy, you will not feel that mercy of holy name. You will not attain Krishna Prem. The result will not be so quickly you will attain. This is what Shastra is telling. That means our goal is to chant nirapara chanting, offenseless chanting. Whether chanting more rounds or less rounds, it doesn't matter. Holy name himself. Not only it is the Maha Mantra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us to chant Maha Mantra. Some devotees have this misconception that Maha Mantra is not Gaur Nam or Nitai Nam. That's why Gaur Nityananda Nam, you chant more, then you get more results. There is some misconception. We'll explain in another class. That Harinam Mahamantra which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us to chant, that is Maha Mantra. It is not only mantra. Why the Maha Mantra? There is three things there, as Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur saying, that without consideration it gives result. What is that? Money. One gem gives result. There are so many types of gems. Wish fulfilling gem. There is some gem to extract the poison. So many types of gems available. And those gems will give result even by touch, by contact gives result. Without you understand the value or not. That is called money. Another thing is mantra. One mantra, whether we understand the meaning or not, it gives result. Similarly, Ausadhi, medicines, whether you understand the composition or not, whether you understand the value or not, medicine gives result. And Harinam Mahamantra, why it is Mahamantra? It is beyond even money, mantra, Ausadhi. Same time it is more powerful than wish fulfilling gem and great chanter mantra, the highest of all the mantra, and Ausadhi. Even it is the medicine for destroying all the disease of material existence, which is himself, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's words, Enechi Ausadhi Maya Nasi Var Lagi. That medicine can destroy all the contamination, Maya, everything. So it is Maha Mantra, very powerful. But why not the effect coming? Because of the Afrad. Ajit Kotesh Rupa Goswami Pad has quoted this from Padma Puran. So you have to be offenseless. You have to be free from the offense. Holy name will do everything, all the job. It will control you. It will overpower you. It will be victorious in your life. It will be most effective chant. You don't have to do anything else. So how to be offenseless? Especially the 10th offense. Hearing so much glories of holy name, still maintaining I and mineness, body, my bodily attachment, family, this attachment. And by this, not having enough regard for holy name. If you don't have enough regard in your life for holy name, you have regard for other things. Even you are chanting very, very attentively. Even you are chanting in front of deity. Even you are chanting with Gurudev. Even you are chanting with all best facilities, everything else. Still, you will not attain Krishna Prem. It will not be so powerful and it cannot attract Krishna. Krishna Prem will not arise. Pure Shraddha will not arise. You will not go beyond anarthas. You can never go. It will take millions of lives. That's why one should, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying that whatever, O Lord, attachment I have from my material objects, my body and family, all the attachments should divert to your lotus feet. So you should be considered that first initially we don't have love for Krishna. But we can be detached from our bodily attachment, my body, my family, this and what should consider? I am servant, I am servant, I am servant of Krishna. I am pure spirit soul. In the beginning we can consider like this. And then act accordingly. How to do this? Even we are so unqualified, we cannot do even this. Then our Gurudev tells. So then his best way, which is Prabhupada also has told this, the best way how to be get rid of this offense even. The best way, associate with devotees, those who are devoid of offense. Those who are not committing offense, Harinam, Namaparad not doing. Only associate with them, all the job will be done. As the instruction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that sadhu sangha Krishna nama ei matra chai. Sansara jinite ar kon vastu nai. Krishna Nam, how to chant? In sadhu sangha. Who is sadhu? The chanting offenselessly. Those sadhus are called pure devotees. Those are not committing namaparad and chanting Harinam. If Harinam is not chanted with offense, that is called pure name. And somebody, one sadhu who is not committing namaparad, if you associate sadhu sange, Krishna nama, this is my only goal. Sansar jinite aar kon vastu nahi. To get rid of this material existence, to attend pure Krishna prem, to attend the pure service of Radharani and Krishna. Only no other way than to chant Harinam in association of those pure devotees. This is the only way. There is no other way. And Srila Prabhupada saying the same thing. This chanting should be heard from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord, so that immediate effect can be achieved. If you are chanting, hearing this from the lips of those who are not pure devotees, it means they have impression of material enjoyment, desire for comfort, liberation, and their devotion is mixed with all these things and not chanting offenselessly. If you are hearing from them, immediate result will not attain. Even for many lifetimes, your result will not come. Your chanting will never be effective. That's why chanting should be, this is Prabhupada's words, chanting should be heard from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord, so that immediate effect can be achieved. As far as possible, chanting from the lips of non-devotees should be avoided. If possible, even try not to spend much company with devotees chanting aparadhanam. Those are chanting with namaparad. Don't spend much time with them. But here they are chanting, what will happen? Your taste will never come. You will never improve. Especially non-devotees chanting should be avoided. As example is given from Padma Puran, milk touched by the lips of a serpent causes poisonous effect. That's why, although we are chanting so much Harinam, so many kirtan we are doing, with so many, adjusting our mind, remembering, meditating with pastimes of Krishna, staying in Holy Dham, so many things doing, but still, we are not improving. That's why it all depends on the offenseless chanting. That's why one should associate with devotees and very carefully avoid the offenses, namaparad. Because if there will be offenses, why? Because offenses, aparad means abhagata radha jasmat, by which activities holy name will be displeased. Holy name himself will be displeased. How will award you all his mercy to you? How will you award holy name? If his holy name will be displeased by your actions, don't do those actions. That is called aparad. Don't commit aparad. So that holy name's mercy will completely be received. By the mercy of holy name, your chanting will be most effective, and one day Krishna will be attracted by your devotion. You will attain Krishna prem, and your life will be successful. So glories of holy name is unlimited, like the glories of Lord Hari. But whatever we heard from our Guru Varga, our Gurudev, how to chant effectively, I just try to repeat their words. Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare